Hey everybody, this is Ilana Michelson from ilanamichelson.com or optiontoheal.com, whichever one you want to go by, because I have both names on my site right now. And I want to talk to you about happiness as a choice. Now, it's interesting because I've been putting out these Facebook Lives now for around 6 weeks, and I get a lot of positive comments that I really appreciate, and I appreciate all the positive feedback that I'm getting. And sometimes I also get negative comments. Now, from my point of view, I've already come to the conclusion that whatever someone else says is really about them, not about me. So if they give me a negative comment, it means they were irritated about something, or upset about something, or annoyed about something that I said, but it's really something that's inside of them that I triggered, and not something that has anything to do with me at all. So in truth, it doesn't really bother me. But what I will say is that, number one, I'm really glad that people are interacting based on my posts, because I think that the human interaction, hi there, Barbara, lovely seeing you. All those interactions I see between people actually talking to each other, even if it's not face-to-face, means people are interacting, and that's a good thing, because for a long time people were just sending emojis or people were just giving likes, and even though that's also good, that kind of is still reaching out for some people, but when they're actually talking to each other and discussing things, it means they're having real conversations, even if it's not face-to-face. So that's great, and I'm really happy about that. Now, aside from that, I've also made a conscious choice to be happy no matter what, which means I know a lot of people who, when something is canceled for them, they had an appointment and it was canceled at the last minute, they get really upset. And I made a choice, I'm not going to get upset, because me getting upset is not going to change the fact that they still canceled the appointment. So if I can say to myself, all right, they canceled, let's see what I can do instead that will make my life better, then I'm in a good place. And today, instead of having an appointment that was canceled last moment, I went to the beach and I met a friend at the beach. Hold on, here we go again. Let me go. Here, I'm back again. Went to the beach. We walked from the beach on Rishon all the way on the beach to Jaffa and then back again, which is somewhere along the line of around 15 kilometers. We had a great time. We had a long talk. Actually, this is my walking partner. We walk just about every week. We walk once a week at the beach. We get to talk a lot. She's an old friend of mine from college years that we've reconnected recently, and we had a wonderful time. Now, people also sometimes look at me and they say, you know, you could get a really good high-paying job. I mean, I have a doctorate in molecular biology. I could go work in a laboratory. I could have already been a head of a laboratory had I really wanted to. But I chose to be happy. I chose to work in my passion. I chose to find what I was passionate about. And once I found what I was passionate about, go for it. And this is work that I'm actually passionate about. And I'm passionate about helping people, which is why even when people can't pay me full price, I'm flexible. I allow people to pay me what they can so that they can get the help they need, and I get my break from it as well, because every time I work with them, I'm actually working on myself as well, and that's great. And they say, but think about it, because, yeah, I know it's not for a minute, but hopefully it's going to stay on right now because something was wrong with the connection. So I'm hoping I didn't say anything during that time, so you didn't miss anything. Now, another thing people say to me, because my ex-husband, who's the father of my children, has been taking my children out on trips recently. He took them to Austria last summer. He took them to Bulgaria in the winter. Now he rented, because they can't travel because of the corona and the COVID-19, he rented an apartment in Netanya, and the kids went to visit him in the apartment. And they look at me and they say, but you can't afford to do those things. And I'm like, on the other hand, I feel like I'm on vacation all the time. I feel like I'm playing all the time. For me, my work is for play. Not only that, but I bought myself a great blender. I make myself great shakes to drink, almost as if I'm sitting at the beach and buying it over there. So if I can do all those things, be happy, feel like I'm playing, why wouldn't I do that? I'd much rather do that than, you know, get a job that pays me the amount of money that I could get in order to go traveling once a year with my kids and spend weeks of quality time with them. I'd rather spend the quantity time with them. I mean, I go with my kids to the beach all the time and we just go walking. I go with them out to the parks just to have a picnic, and it's great. So for me, all of life is a vacation actually, and I love my work, so that's like playing, and it's great. And then people say to me, well, you're an Aikido, and you've been Aikido for the past 20 years, and you're still only a brown belt? Like, what's going on over here? What they don't get is the reason why I love Aikido so much is because I love the community. It's like just a wonderful, amazing community of people who are all like-minded, all calm, all sweet, always looking for the positive things in life, always out to help each other, to reach out, everything. And that's the type of people I like to be with. I love the exercise as well, don't get me wrong, but I'm not doing it for the belts. I'm not doing it to move ahead. I'm doing it because I love the exercise and I love working with the people, working out with the people who are there. They're all my kind of people. And that's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for like-minded people to be able to spend my time with, be able to enjoy life with, and to be able to do things with, whether it be online or whether it be offline, in person. And in person is obviously great. I love doing things in person. But because I've made such online connections, last year when I went to England, I went to visit a friend of mine in France, and she's an online friend. And that was so cool that I could just hop on, go visit her, spend 2 days with her, even though we met once before as well in America, but that was like a long time ago. And it was just great. And then I have another online friend that we talk once a week. And every time I go to England, we meet up as well. But they started out as online friends. So I love my online friends and I chose to be happy. Any of you there who choose to be happy, just write down below. I chose to be happy. And that's the greatest thing in life, being happy. Once you're happy, everything else comes to you. People like being with you better. Who likes to be with someone who's grumpy all the time? People like to be with happy people. People like to be with people who are in a high vibration. And I work on my vibration to make it high. It's obviously gotten much easier with time. It becomes almost natural now to always choose the happy, to always choose to be in a good place. And I hope that you guys do it too. So if you do, write it down below. Let me know. If you have any other comments that you'd like to tell me, I'm happy to hear them. If you have questions, please write down below as well, and I'll answer those questions in my future Facebook Lives. Have a great morning, have a great evening, have a great day wherever you are in this great big world. Stay healthy, stay safe. Remember, everything's always going my way, everything's always going your way, everything's always going everybody's way. Enjoy the shake.